Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m. right on that Digital Boombox Network app and YouTube channel. Make sure you tell a friend to tune in each and every Thursday night. We're going to keep it popping. And we have another guest. All right.
Already, man. I already know, man. It's your favorite host that you don't know. FB Blitner with the Yidneck, always on the Yidneck. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
All right, man. For y'all that don't know this, Miss Laura G, you want to introduce yourself, tell people something about you?
All right, Lauren G. I'm a singer, songwriter, violinist. Just came out with a new single as well as a couple albums in the last few months. So definitely been doing a lot with new music.
So you play just
Yeah.
the violin?
Yeah, and a little bit of piano.
Oh, you make beats?
Yeah, I can. I've stepped away from that over the years, though.
Do you make beats, your own beats?
I have before, yeah. I'm capable of it, but I don't really do it much anymore.
So you just enjoy the artistry.
Exactly.
Okay. And what type of R&B do you fit in? Like, how do you see your music?
Some of it's little pop, some of it's soul. Those are probably the main two, though.
And what made you want to start doing music, or was this something that you just grew up doing and you wanted to continue to pursue it?
Well, I started playing violin when I was 3, but I always
hold on. Time the hell out. Did you say 3?
Yeah.
How the hell you?
I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy. 3?
Yep.
That's dope.
But I always loved to sing. So probably when I was like 10, 11, that's when I started to really realize, like, I started to write poetry as well when I was that young. So that just kind of formed into everything and combined.
Okay. And what can people expect from your music?
That it's real, definitely. I write everything and it all comes from the heart. So everything I'm speaking about is actually stuff I'm going through in my life or I've been through.
And where do you see yourself going with your music? Do you want to pursue a record deal? Do you want to stay the independent route and just do your own thing and see where that take you?
I stopped wanting a record deal a long time ago. It's just not worth it. I don't know if you ever heard of like 360 deal, but once you sign with them, they're basically taking all your money.
Yeah.
So I've gone the independent route, and it is more work, obviously, but I think you benefit more in the long run because you get to decide everything. You get to have your own creative range. No one's controlling your masters or anything else.
And do you have any music that's on the streaming platforms right now?
I sure do.
Okay, so y'all can go check Lauren G out. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave right now. Y'all stay on Sizzle Poppin' Radio right now. But after this, if y'all want to hear more and more, how many songs you sung us today?
Gonna do 3 today.
You sung us 3. Okay, so after y'all hear her 3 songs, y'all get some more samples. Go to her streaming platform, and your music name is
Lauren G.
Oh, so you just running the G code.
Yeah, the latest single on there is The Only One, and the latest album is All Me. So
wow.
Yeah.
So is all you as far as making your beats too?
No. Well, actually, one of them I did make the beat. The first track, World Gone Turn, that we're going to listen to today, that's completely self-made. Beat, violin, vocals, everything.
So do you play a violin for people that want to violin in their music and, make a beat off of your
Yeah, I definitely do that. I do gigs, weddings, singing and violin, whatever people need. But I've done studio sessions and that kind of thing too. So I'm for hire.
How was that experience and how much?
For the studio session, I think I got probably $150. I usually charge like about 150 to 200 for an hour for gigs and stuff like that. So
And is it a limit on the hours you have to get? Can they just book you for 1 hour, or do it got to be like a 2 hour minimum?
Oh no, there's no minimum, but I do have a minimum fee of $150. So that's just my minimum fee, regardless.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna hear some of your violin today on here.
Yep, World Gonna Turn. I made the beat and I'm singing on it and I'm playing violin on it as well.
Can I hear World Gonna Turn? Can we hear that one
Yeah,
first? Okay.
yeah. I wanted to play that one first, actually.
Are you ready? World ain't gon' turn.
That's what everyone says.
The world ain't gon' turn how you want it to, but you gotta keep on pushing through. Do what it is that you gotta do, so you can keep on shining through. Life is like a grain of sand in the hourglass. It can move slow, it can go fast. Be careful of what you believe. Not everything quite what it seems. Thought that you were sure, thought that you was pure. Now all I see, insecure and immature. You said you was the truth, you said you couldn't lose, but now I see you want the same shit as everyone. But life is like an hourglass, you just a grain of sand. You can move slow, but you're moving too fast. Be careful of what you see, it might not be but what it seems. World ain't gon' turn how you want it to, but you gotta keep on pushing through. Do what it is that you gotta do, so you can keep on shining through. It's like an hourglass, you just a grain of sand. You can move slow, you can move fast. Be careful of what you believe. Not everything quite what it seems. Thought that you were sure, thought that you was pure, thought that you was on, but you the same as everyone. But you gonna learn, you gonna burn, world gonna turn. Life is like a grain of sand in the hourglass. World ain't gon' turn how you want it to. World ain't gon' turn.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was dope.
Thank you.
I'm speechless right now. I'm never speechless.
I got a video out for that too.
That was definitely dope,
Thank you, appreciate it.
and I wasn't expecting it.
I get that a lot.
That wasn't. That was I expect. I expected some Adele.
Or Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fucked
You're
me
like the
up right
100th
there.
person who said that. So.
Wow, that's dope. I'm a fan. So what's the inspiration behind your music?
Well, that song in particular, that's why I asked you if you were from Atlanta, because I was living there for like 5 years. So I recognize the accent. I'm like, he gotta be from out there. So I wrote that with someone in Atlanta. So the whole point of that song is, we're like there's so many human beings and we're just this small thing, and you're just one person in this big world. So that's where the inspiration from that song came from.
In the video, is you in the rain playing your violin?
Yeah, I'm playing violin in the video. Sure am. Not in the rain, but
okay, not in the rain.
In New Haven, actually, on the green. That's where I did that video.
Oh, that's definitely dope.
And I did also in my studio as well.
And do you get into the? You say your studio. Do you get into engineering also?
Yeah, I do.
So you mix that.
Yeah, and then I got it mastered in Atlanta.
That's dope. I enjoy that. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now with your music as an artist, or are you thinking about getting into anything else as far as the entertainment business, acting, modeling, whatever field,
I never wanted to act, but in terms of music, I just want to be making my entire living from music.
music? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about halfway there between streaming platforms and gigs. So I definitely want to be there in 5 years. Before that.
Before that.
Yeah.
And you say you perform and sing at weddings, and you
Mhm.
get booked a lot.
Everything.
I could imagine you get booked a lot for the weddings.
Yeah, and it's very seasonal. So now they're coming up again. Like I have one at the end of this month. But it starts in like May and then drops off in September. So the struggle's real.
The struggle real. I understand, but I can see it. And you play your violin in the weddings too?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's dope. We got to collab. That's what I'm saying. We got to collab. I got to get you and a Pharaoh Bacon collab. A mixture.
Yeah.
So, do you have anybody that's motivating you to do your music, or motivate you to hustle as hard as you're trying to hustle and have your music?
To be honest, I'm really kind of my only motivator.
You say fuck that myself.
Yeah, I mean, I do everything myself. I drive myself everywhere. I do it all. I really don't have anybody helping me in terms of that kind of thing, you know.
Okay. Do you have normal people, like when you show up somewhere? Do you have traveling fans?
Oh yeah, I mean, like in terms of support and stuff, like my family, absolutely. In terms of traveling fans, no. So that is what I need. And like I said, I just kind of moved back out here from Atlanta, so I'm trying to like get back on the scene in the Northeast again.
Okay, and where are you mostly in the Northeast? Like,
well, I live in New Haven, Connecticut.
okay.
So there, and I know most of my people are from the Hartford County in that area.
Hartford County is different from Hartford.
Well, it's like central Connecticut in general.
Okay.
I mean,
okay. And it's a lot of your fans in that area, correct?
yeah, a lot of my fans are old friends, to be honest, and my family. That's pretty much where my fan base is at right now, unfortunately. But
what about the people at the wedding? Do you see them? Or you think you got some of them?
oh yeah, I mean, I do, but it's a lot harder to get people to come to shows than people think.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they'll go and they're just talking.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So but yeah, I do. I mean, they love my voice and love the violin and stuff like that. But in terms of being a fan, like they don't really come to the shows and stuff like that. It's one in a million,
Okay. And so what's the main thing that keeps you going?
Myself. And I've come too far to give up. But I've kind of always had that drive to like do everything I possibly can to do this music. Because if I didn't, I would never forgive myself, basically.
And well, you said you've been doing music since forever, so what is some advice that you would give a young person that's trying to make their way and navigate their way through the music industry?
The biggest thing is don't stop. You have to do a lot of free things and a lot of open mics and a lot of stuff before you even make $50. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And a lot of people just want to cut straight through and not put in all that grind work, but you have to do that.
Pay me now.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
And a lot of times they're not even good enough to be paid
Yeah.
yet. So
Fuck out of here. This your first song, bro.
yeah, exactly. So you have to put in that legwork. There's no skipping around it. I'm still doing it.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. A lot of us out here still doing it because promoters don't like paying people. But hey, it is what it is. The longest we get our little exposure, get our fans, we be good a lot of times. And do you see yourself like as a do you see yourself creating a like beat making career? Because that violin, the way you played it was dope. So
Thank you. No, definitely not.
Put some
Not no
drums
career
behind
in
that
beat
thing.
making. No career in beat making. I'm all set with that.
Okay.
You know, I've decided kind of, and I've also stepped away from recording myself because you know how they say jack of all trades, master of none. If I
Mhm.
keep putting all my energy in all different places, like I can't be the best artist I could be.
Mhm.
So I've really stepped away from that. And
So now you go to a studio. And
yeah,
record
yeah,
and
because it's
stuff
just
like
so much
that.
better because going back and forth like this way, that way when you're recording yourself and you know what I mean? It's just too much and it takes you off your game when you're recording a
Exactly.
song. So
And how long you been working with another studio? Is this something that you just started doing?
no, absolutely not.
Like,
I've worked in a lot of different studios. But out here I hooked up with Edwin Ramos again, who's actually a Grammy winning producer. So the last song I'm gonna play today, the only one I recorded that with him and we wrote it together actually. And it's just such a difference. You know what I mean? When he could just do everything and do his producing stuff and I can just be the artist, you know? So, but he's mainly like the only studio I go to now. And also my video director, Hayes, he just moved to Georgia, to Augusta.
Augusta? No,
Actually.
he went to the small A?
Yeah, but I just did a video in Florida with him because I was visiting my aunt out there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you might as well.
Come
So
down.
yeah. So the next song that we're gonna do out of my life, that's the video that's gonna be out soon. So
Whenever we get Pharoah Bacon back in here. But what are some of your favorite genres to jump into? Do you do like could you see yourself doing trap soul?
yeah, kind of maybe. I have some songs that are kind of hip hop.
Because I often
R&B.
say if you was in Atlanta, I know you done tried some trap soul.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I'm just trying to think back. Actually, I really didn't. I can't stand that stuff out there. It just became too much. It's like it was just everyone out there is trying to sound like the Migos. Like
Yeah, man.
it's just bad.
You know how it go. Everybody, somebody
I mean, you're up
make it
here,
popular.
right? You must have left for a reason.
Yeah, you know, I'm at peace up here. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm at peace. I was doing too much in that life.
Yeah. That's one of the main reasons I left too. They say that peach will swallow you up. Like,
yeah, man. You know, come on vacation, leave on probation type.
oh, I don't know about all that, but
that's what people been doing, man. So how was your experience in Atlanta?
it made me into the artist I am today. I'll definitely say that. You know, go in and perform. I was performing like every other night when I first moved out there.
Because it's
Everywhere. Yeah. It's like 10 different places to perform. Monday, Tuesday,
wanna
Wednesday,
perform?
Thursday, Friday. Yeah.
I be like, don't nobody be believing me when
Yeah.
I say that. I be like, bro, literally every fucking night,
Yeah.
it's a night to do something. Don't know.
It's like you would think it's a Saturday night turned up on a Monday.
On
It
a
is
Monday,
that
though.
turned up out there. It's turn up central. That's what I think of Atlanta. And finesse capital.
Oh,
That's-
yes, Lord. We don't be want to say.
it's a lot of scams though. It's a lot of like, oh, all the artists pay $20, and then at the end of the night, I'm like, who won? Oh, we didn't even break even. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know.
Yeah.
I
know some of my people's from Atlanta watching right now. Like,
okay.
No, they know. They know
They
too.
know too, shit. If we talk about it, they know shit. But yeah, I used to be out there performing a lot. Like I used to always be on. I'm from the south side of Atlanta, so I'm like I stayed in Clayton County, and
Cleveland Ave.
uh,
That was the worst part of and I've been to.
you know, that's what they say, bleeding out.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's all good. But we used to always be at like throwbacks, liqueur, prime time, performing places like that when I was out there. I know it's a whole bunch of different shit now. But
I did a lot of East Atlanta Village.
yeah.
Like I lounge a bunch of times and Union EAV and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially East Atlanta. When prime time was lit, well, first it was Club Crunk. When Club Crunk was lit, then the prime time came around because Crunk closed down. Prime time turned up. So, it's always was something to do. So,
Yeah, that's an understatement.
it's always
There
something
was
to
like 8 million things to do. Like till 12 o'clock the next day. They
Yeah,
party.
like- especially Central Station used to close at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what is some of the differences from performing in Atlanta and performing in the Northeast?
It's definitely way more classy up here. Well, not always, but overall, Atlanta ratchet as hell.
We
So,
the hood, baby.
Yeah. All of Atlanta is the hood.
Yeah, all
So,
that shit.
yeah.
from I mean, even you got hoods in Marietta and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, like, I don't know any part that isn't really, but that's the main thing. But if you do clubs and that kind of thing, it's kind of they're all kind of the same, with the twerking and etc. But it's not as much of a struggle for me to get my money up here. I'll definitely say that from my paid shows, like.
Yeah. Because
I don't have to beg them for my money,
Exactly. Like, bro, can I have my money? Man, listen, I don't care what even you broke. Get my money, bro. We used to be, man, it used to be hell in Atlanta, especially in the early days when Gucci Man and was out there and Walker was just coming out. That shit was crazy. It was like the Wild Wild West out there.
I saw Mulatto at Stankonia, and now she blew up.
Blew up and shit.
But I saw her, and I saw her on stage. I'm like, damn, she's ratchet as hell. And then, like, a year later, she's famous as hell. Yeah, like.
So, what's the name of your next song you wanted us to play?
Out of My Life, and I just did a video. Shout out to Hayes, if you're watching, even if you're not. That's my video director. So we just shot the video for that on Sunday.
Oh shit! That's fresh.
Yeah, fresh. So that's coming out soon. Be on the lookout.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Oh. I ain't stressing you no more. Already been out the door. You finessing on the low. You can't even answer your phone. What you expect me to do? Just stay loyal to you. When there's so much I don't know. You keep your business on the low. Do all that can. He don't even care. I'm not on his mind, not on his plans. Yet he's moving so fast. Trying to get over. You think you're a boss, barely a man. You have me down, have me going all around just to get a moment of your time. And now I found something better, peace of mind. Now that you're out of my life, and I know I can go so much better without you. I'm so much better without you. I'm so much better without you. I'm so much better without you. my life. I'm so much better. Don't care what you've been through, can't let that control you. God hurt, sorrow, you know we all do. So what's your next move? You ain't got no excuse. Cut from the same cloth. I'm a boss, you a loss. Do all that can, he don't even care. I'm not on his mind, not on his plans. Yet he's moving so fast. Trying to get over, thinking your boss barely man. You have me down, have me going all around just to get a moment of your time. And now I found something better, peace of mind, now that you're out of my life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was another one. So you give me like a Monica vibe
Thank you.
right there. That was like a Monica vibe right there.
That's what I mean. Some of my stuff is more pop, you know?
So do you like doing more pop?
No, it's just whatever. I think I really love R&B the most.
Do you see yourself doing punk rock?
No. Not at all.
What's the lighter version of rock and roll? Punk rock, right? Cause
Pop rock.
Pop rock.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing pop rock?
I mean, I have a few songs, like cover songs I do in the back, you know, like No Doubt and stuff like that. But no, I mean for like gigs and stuff, you know, but not like writing my own stuff, no.
And you say you're a singer-songwriter. Have you written songs for other people, other artists, or do you attend to write songs for other artists?
You know, I have thought about it. I never have, but I have thought about it in the past, and I think I'm too attached to my songs, and I want to sing them. Like I wrote them for me.
I'm gonna sing my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't finna neo me.
Yeah, because I feel like if I saw someone else singing it, I would be so mad. Like, why am I letting that person sing my song?
And have you been to school for singing? Like, did you take a lot of music lessons?
I went to Berklee College of Music.
Oh yeah, so
in Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah,
that's definitely one of the big ones. The music schools. I went to Full Sail because I'm an audio engineer and shit. So I can't sing. They ain't teach me how to do that. Well, I can, but Pharoah won't let me. My voice sounds like the boy version of your voice.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But
I think he disagrees.
Well, bro, why you, man? When I come out with an R&B album, everybody gonna be shocked. You know what I'm saying? But have you ever tried rapping before?
Yeah, I actually have a mixtape of all rapping from back in the day. But some of my songs I do have some raps on. I don't do it very often, but I can. Don't ask me to freestyle though, please.
And where do you get the ideas for your songs? Like you said, is this like real life situations? Is it some things that you're just telling a story out of just making it at the blue? Because like we got some of the most amazing songwriters where they could just make up a situation and this shit seem real.
Honestly, all my music is real life situations. If not like 99% of it. Mm-hmm. There have been once or twice where I wrote like a love song, in my opinion of like wanting it for it to be that song. You know what I mean? That actually wasn't that situation, but it's like very rare. All my music is authentic situations. Definitely.
So it's lessons in your music.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you use music as your therapy?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I can see myself playing the violin, then getting real bad.
You wouldn't want to do that.
No,
trust me.
because they cost too much money.
Yeah,
I know.
I was about to say.
They cost too much money. The violin for real. I always wonder, do you see? Do you do like the YouTube video where people be playing the violin, like elevator, and let somebody sing over you playing the violin, and like they do with the guitar and stuff?
No, not really. But earlier when you guys were mentioning lyric videos, that's something I've been doing lately. Actually, is making lyric videos.
So you finna put your stuff for karaoke? We gonna...
I mean, that karaoke is different than the lyric video, but I do have them out here, and including for the last song. The last song we're going to play. The only one, there's lyric video for that, for example. But I took my 3 best songs on my last couple albums and made lyric videos for those. You know, the one people were liking the best.
Was liking the most.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. And so you do a lyric video, a real video. You're gonna do animated videos.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting more into it, like finding people, because I just paid someone on a website to do it for like $10, $20, and you can get
like Fiverr.com.
Yeah. So Fiverr, that's what I use. That's exactly what I use. So, but now I'm discovering that they have all that kind of thing. So I'm definitely gonna get more into it because it's a good thing to have. And plus, I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. That's definitely one of my biggest goals right now.
So are you pushing do you have your YouTube page where you pushing something on your YouTube, or is it just your videos? Do you do like a podcast, anything?
It's mostly just my videos. I just started getting into the shorts. I know I'm like way late, but it's definitely just videos because I want to make it like really professional. So it's either, you know, the lyric videos or, you know, my music videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the name of your next song?
The Only One.
The Only One? Can I get that? The Only One jam?
Oh, yeah. Baby, you're the only one I need. You're the only one I see. And it's quite alright to let you hold me tight. You're all the man I need. And if you feel the way I do, open up your heart and let me through. Let's make it do like lovers do. Give all of me to you. You know we're meant to be together too. When our two souls meet, we're so compatible. Got me rushing and rushing to make my way to you. So what you waiting on, babe? We got things to do. You're the one I keep on dreaming of. You're the man I place no one above. Our bodies together fit like a glove. Your love is taking me higher than I ever thought. You're the only one. You're the only one. Baby, you're the only one I need. You're the only one I see. And it's quite alright to let you hold me tight. You're all the man I need. And if you feel the way I do, open up your heart and let me through. Let's make it do like lovers do. Never ever thought that I'd ever find somebody like you that special kind. If you were mine, I couldn't let you go. We'd have a love that is so incredible. Baby, you're the only one I need. You're the only one I need. You're the only one I see. And it's quite alright to let you hold me tight. You're all the man I need. And if you feel the way I do, open up your heart and let me through. Let's make it do like lovers do. Give all of me to you. So if you feel the way I do, open up your heart and let me through. Let's make it do like lovers do. Like lovers do. You're the only one, like lovers do.
That's how you use your voice.
So, shout out to Edwin Ramos. He was Mary J. Blige's first Grammy-winning producer.
He definitely.
He brought that out of me. So
Okay.
I did that with him at the studio.
Edward Ramos.
Yes.
We got some more people that can teach you. That's how you use your voice.
Mm.
That's how you're supposed to use your voice. It wasn't flat. It wasn't too out of control. I could tell you got some training how you were controlling your voice and stuff. I could definitely tell that. Yeah. You want to give some shout outs and let people know how they can book you and, reach you on social media and stuff like that?
Yeah. So shout out to my mom, my aunt, stepdad, who I know all of them are watching. Hi. Shout out to Noosa, all my people from Atlanta. Robert, I see you watching. James, I know you're watching earlier. Shout out to the people I got that beat from, China Mike in Atlanta. And also the beat before that for Out of My Life, another one from Atlanta. And that's why I fuck with people in Atlanta, because they work with me and they
of course
give me the beat. So definitely shout out to them. Shout out to Locust Lex, who we have an album called Rollin' L's we did a few months ago. So that's out there. Again, my other album, All Me, did that a few months ago. My new single, The Only One. You can find me on laurengmusic.com. Lauren G Music 1 on YouTube. Those are the main ones I want you to look at. So
y'all already know this been our time. We done had a fun time with y'all. We got y'all 2 guests, 2 new music artists y'all could be listening to and supporting, man. Y'all go support our platform, the Digital Boombox Network app, our YouTube page. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to like our page, baby. Yeah.
I'm getting right for the weekend. Friday night, no sleeping. I'm living life without blinking. Pop a pill, no thinking. Take a pic for the gram. I might just pour us a drink. She get real to it, yeah. Let's talk, cause it's finna get deep. I'm getting right for the weekend. Friday night, no sleeping. I'm living life without blinking. Pop a pill, no thinking. Take a pic for the gram. I might just pour us a drink. She get real to it, yeah. Let's talk, cause it's finna get deep. 2 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, it get real deep. Phone ringing, shorty keep calling me, saying she feeling me. Like, yeah, I know you see the real in me. Come through, come chill me. Lights out, that's the energy. I make sure you remember me. Shorty bad and she freaking. I bust it down on the weekend. Backwoods on the nightstand. Light it up, now we chafing. Friday night, no sleeping. We lit here, no peeking. So turned that I'm leaning. Got hallucinations like I'm dreaming. The party don't stop till Monday. Then I get back to the grinding. Got tunnel vision on the Sunday. 5 deep on the runway. Right around with my niggas. Destination 5 minutes. Bank account 9 digits. I'm getting right for the weekend. Friday night, no sleeping. I'm living life without blinking. Pop a pill, no thinking. Take a pic for the gram. I might just pour us a drink. She get real to it, yeah. Let's talk, cause it's finna get deep. I'm getting right for the weekend. Friday night, no sleeping. I'm living life without blinking. Pop a pill, no thinking. Take a pic for the gram. I might just pour us a drink. She get real to it, yeah. Let's go, cause it's finna get deep. Step out on the floor. Get lost in the moment. I'll be taking you, you're taking me. We're dancing all night long. A weekend full of excitement, handcuffs you excited. Yeah, come on, just try this, yeah. Body on body grinding, sweat dripping, don't lie. How I wax that timing, yeah. I put you fast to sleep, face the pillow, don't speak. Body shot, go deep. Now you absorbing me, hold tight, don't scream. Body absorbing me, reach around, choke.